Right lads, quick turnaround, so quick review. Just finished work, it's pitch black. Working tomorrow and that's it, me till 11th of January, so I'll be able to concentrate more on Tugger and not being so shit. Speaking of shit, Kyle versus Plops. Yeah, Kyle's shit. His team's shit. His midfield is shit, apart from a few players which are injured, things I check. Sterling has one good game, when he doesn't score, he doesn't score. Jesus played alright, I think he got 8. But who else does he have? He has a few forwards, but it's just picking them and starting them when they score. On the other hand, Plops a really good game week. Should have been in this place. He should have had about 150 points, I think. I think he finished on 130, and Romeo scored 17 or 18. I'm not too sure. Plops is smashing it this season. He's drafted well, I thought, and even his pickups. He picked up Che Adams. I think Che Adams was shit when he picked him up. Well, I wasn't shit, but he had only a few handful of good games, and Plops picked him up and he's been banging them in. Cemented his place in a good Southampton side. Kurt Zuma is the best defender, I think. He's scoring 14 points with out clean sheets. He's getting about 8 or 9 aerials a match, so he's smashing it basically. Vardy's always going to score goals. Who does he have in net? Does he have Lloris in net? I think Lloris is first goal he's conceded in about 3 or 4 weeks, so he's doing well. Another player doing well at the minute, Rolo. He played STP this week, maybe, who I've got next week. FPL Twitter lads, he owes it all to them, I think, picking up Pascal Gross, other players, Rafinha, who I did want to pick up, but unfortunately I was going to pick him up the game before Raul Jimenez banged his head, but obviously couldn't pick him up because 4 strikers. But he's going to score well for Leeds. Obviously he's got Bruno, Ings and Ward-Prowse. Ings is back now, so I think Rolo is going to be pushing up the top half of the league. STP's been unlucky. Who did you draft? Mane, then Pulisic. Pulisic has been injured all season, so that's pretty unlucky for him. Townsend has been dropped out of the team for no reason. I mean, Eze and Schlupp are doing well, but he's quite good scoring, but I don't think Roy Hodgson picks his squads on Fantac scoring. Who else has STP got? Robertson, he's been playing well. Zombo. Yeah, he's got quite a good team, STP. I think he's just been unlucky with injuries. I think a few of his players didn't start this game week, so they'll probably start against me and Batters midweek. So yeah, next game, Rag versus Tupac. What's Tupac been doing? 7 losses. He beat me and scored 160, and I thought, that's it. Tupac's just gonna go on strength for strength, but I think he's been unlucky as well. He's Chelsea lads, Havertz and Werner. I think they can score real big, but be quite shit as well. Harry Kane is really playing really well this season. But Rag actually snuck this over the line, matching his clean sheet with Charlie Taylor. I mean, is that Rag being a good manager? Is that Rag just having no other defenders and putting them in? But if he did mean it, props to him. That's something I like to do. I think I did with Holden this week. But obviously if you're ahead, and many people might have tried and put a different defender in thinking that Arsenal were going to score, but the clean sheet was quite lightly in the end, with the red card, so well played, Rag. Who else have we got? Dan versus Gabe. Gabe's another one who's been up and down. I think most of his players boom or bust. I think I've heard a phrase like that before. Zaha's, he can score 30 points one week, then come in next week and get you 1.5. Aubameyang, I think I would say trade him up, but I don't think you're going to get the right value for him, so I think you're going to have to stick with him. Who else has he got? Abraham has lost his spot. I think Abraham will play midweek. Mount, he scored 6. I mean, some of his players are scoring steady. It's just the few players that are not getting the bangs. Dan, I think he scored about 80 odd points. I don't think he did amazingly, but quite a few players scored averagely. I don't think he did amazingly, but quite a few players scored averagely. Like Bamford, I think, got 10, or Bednarak, 20 plus points with a clean sheet. A clean sheet and assist. I forgot to mention STP. Vestergaard is a really good player, but I don't really like defenders. I'd rather just pick some up from waivers each week. But yeah, Dan's scraped past that one, deservedly so. I think he just had enough to say. I think he would have won a few matchups anyway. Who have I done? Last week was last game, May versus Jura. Jura, I think, had 4 or 5 players out. Definitely Hammers. He's one of Jura's best players this season. Unfortunately for him, his my new strikers were playing against City, who I think they both just shut each other out. I watched the game, but it was a bit shit, to be fair. So I think Jura had an unlucky game week. I think most game weeks he's been scoring higher than that. I think he's below average this week. But I think Hammers is back midweek, so that's if he's not glad to go player by then. So I think Jura should trade him for 2 of my midfielders, because I've got an abundance of midfielders who I don't really want to drop. I think out of my midfielders, there's only Henderson really or a drop, and I need 3 defenders as well. So there's not much room for manoeuvre in my squad. So if you're looking to get two midfielders for maybe one player, I'd be happy to do a trade, because these December, January fixtures, you're gonna need 2 or 3 spare bench spots, I think. But until I know what Jimenez is happening, I've only really got Henderson, who I really want to drop. Obviously I could drop the defenders, but even then I don't think I'd drop me Furlong or Robinson. Holden, I'll probably drop him, try and pick up another player midweek. But yeah, I mean, I started this game week off with I think my first few players just scored around about 10 points, but the last 2 games, I would have Madison actually done something for once. I think I've had a few trades for him, but I just cannot sell him low as people are offering, even though the trades were fair. But if you're looking at form, but I think Madison's gonna hopefully step up now. 28 points. But he'd done that quite a lot last season. Who else did I have? Salah. I think Salah's been playing pretty shit, really. Without a few penalties, he would have been fucking 3 or 4 points scored. Adorma and Neto have scored the same amount of points for the last 8 or 10 game weeks, I think. They just scored 10. I mean, once Wolves start scoring, if they get goals or assists, I mean, that's my main point scorers. Nick Pope playing against a shit Arsenal team who were just shooting from anywhere near the end, getting loads of saves. Finally, off the bottom, have been having the worst keeper. Ezzy, I benched him because I thought Mourinho would probably get another clean sheet. So I thought I'd bench Ez here. If he scores well, I might be able to trade him out. So I wasn't too bothered if he scored well, and I'll just play my other players. But Dwight McNeil, I think I probably should have played him over Dwight McNeil. But he scored 18.5 points, so really happy with that. Me and Props are tied for having the most goals scored, 29. I keep leaving a few on the bench. What else I was looking at? Key passes, I think Rolo's top of that. So he's scoring well without getting the goals and assists. I think Tupac's actually top of the assists, but that helps him having Kane, I think. And I don't think I really checked any other stats. So yeah, good luck for the festive period. Remember, there's going to be rotation, so try and sort that out. Try and leave 2 or 3 benches spots available. Hopefully hear from Gabe this midweek. I'm sure he's has an insightful view of the preview. So yep, see you later, chops.